In January 2022, I started inviting students to share their stories with me and turned them into the videos you see on this channel. Miguel was my 60-second story. He used to visit his father in prison. After high school, he joined the Marines. Not long after his return, his father disappeared. When his brother was in prison, Miguel took his nieces and nephews to see their dad in prison. Because Miguel didn't want his own children to visit him in prison one day, he decided to go back to school. He began taking night classes at a community college and started with multiplication tables before transferring to Cal State Fullerton. He worked the graveyard shift, then drove to school and napped in his car before classes began. After classes, he would leave campus to pick up his children. This was his routine for 2 years. He was in my class. In Vietnam, Tin was making $100 a month for working 14 hours a day at a shoe factory. After coming to America, she started as a production operator, making minimum wage, before moving up to technician, chemist, engineer, and senior engineer. She is a mother of 3, 1 daughter and 2 sons. Both boys have autism. Every day she wakes up at 4, starts work at 5, comes home at 2, before her husband leaves for work at 3. It took her 9 years to graduate. She was in my class. I care for Simba from Lion King because I feel his sorrow in losing his father. I do not blame Mulan for hiding her identity because I share her sense of duty to protect those I love. Because I know their stories, Simba is not just one distant king, and Mulan is not just one heroic figure. Instead, they became my friends. Because I know their stories, people I meet are not just ID numbers that are saved in a database, categorized by labels and evaluated by stereometrics. Instead, they became my friends. Miguel and Tin graduated in 2023. Without stories, they would stay as data points, buried in statistics, measured against metrics, and classified as a success or failure, or in other words, strangers. In their stories, I see a spirit that compels a connection in me because they are creating destiny by the work of their own hands. It is this very spirit that frees us from the prison of heredity and environment. Such triumph cannot be recognized by metrics from the mind, but stories from the heart. This is the purpose of this channel, Noumena. I am making this video to ask for your help in creating a Noumena scholarship that will help students like Miguel and Tin for sharing their stories and for helping us see hope, because to live is to hope.